I seen some people stating issues with the instructions, but I didn't have any. I used the instructions with no problems. I had to cut the notch at the bottom for my bumper to fit around the hitch mount. I felt the instructions laid everything out pretty well, but I am a mechanic, so I am used to doing stuff like this. Nice kit and nice hitch setup. Installed this on my 10th Gen Accord Touring. Install went very easily. I would definitely recommend making the small cut recommended in the instructions. You may try to fit up your bumper and think it isn't needed, but as soon as you install the fasteners, the bottom of the bumper cover becomes very wavy, and it's very noticeable and ugly. This cut is very easy to make with few passes of a sharp utility knife, no Dremel or other power tools needed. The installation instructions are pretty basic, so if you need help, or just want more clarity on what is involved, I would search YouTube for a trailer Draw-Tite sport frame trailer hitch installation, 2020 Honda Accord. This is the better of the couple videos on YouTube. It was easy 1, 2, 3 to install, but we'll need a person to assist. It's easier that way even though it could be done by one person. Follow the instructions and it will be done at around an hour or so. You will have to make a few decisions on pushing the two tabs in before putting back the bumper beam. These gilded up the bumper beam. Either way you'll have 4 new screws on each side, provide a total of 8. It will be kind of a challenge putting the bumper back on. Start from the center and work to the sides. If it makes it easier, which I didn't do, cut out a notch underneath the bumper so that the hitch is easier to be added. If not, it's going to be a bit difficult putting back the bumper. I didn't notch it, but what I did, I used a drill bit to trim the hole that go underneath the bumper so they align them. The clip went in. What you'll need: trim tools, hex, Phillips screwdriver. It's best to better a stubby drill motor and a drill bit just in case. Don't let Amazon fool you. I have a 2019 Honda Accord Hybrid Touring and this thing fits absolutely perfect. However, the instructions mention only a few push pins that have to be removed, as well as a screw next to each tail light with the trunk open. There are about 5 additional screws on the back side of both rear fender wells that are also holding the plastic bumper cover in place that have to be removed with a small Phillips head screwdriver. Also, there is a wiring harness that needs to be disconnected that is behind the aluminum bumper that is behind the bumper cover. This is much easier to disconnect before removing the bumper cover. If you happen to have a small floor jack, you can balance the original aluminum bumper as well as the receiver hitch and then raise it to the correct height. If you have someone to help, you won't need any floor jack. I have installed about a dozen receiver hitches over the years for myself and friends, and this is by far the easiest one to install. I am 70 years old and had no problem installing it by myself. I was able to install this on a 2020 Accord Hybrid in 90 minutes. For me, nothing takes less than 3 hours.